And welcome back to Inland Empire Alive. I'm Pep Fernandez, and this is a real treat. I'm a big soccer fan. Big time soccer coming to San Bernardino. We're talking about the Southern California, I guess you call it the SoCal Soccer Club, right? Is that fair to say, Daniel Gamba?
Yes, yeah, it's the Southern California Sports Club.
Okay.
We're doing a little bit more than just soccer. So we want to bring a new vibe into the community in the Island Empire, and we're big believers in futsal, which is a format of indoor soccer.
Sure.
And we believe that's fundamental in player development, and that's some of the stuff that we're bringing here to the community. I'm excited to tell you about. So thanks for having me.
All right. You're just being humble and nice, but this is big time. This is big time soccer. A lot of great players coming here. But first, let me get to the tryouts. You actually had tryouts, and a lot of local guys from San Bernardino and beyond in the IE came out because they want to play on this this soccer team that will begin in April.
Yeah, it was quite interesting because we launched the club at the same day that a tragedy happened to hit the community. So we went pretty much silent for about a month and a half. That we didn't talk about our club because we didn't want to jump in a wagon of promoting ourselves during that tough moment.
Just didn't feel right, huh?
And we didn't want people to perceive us as we're taking advantage of the situation.
Sure.
So we respected what happened, and we stay away from that. And that hurt us a lot. But when we saw that we started our program in late January, and we had tryouts at our complex, and over 100 kids show up, mostly locally, without promoting, just word of mouth went around, and people really understand what we were trying to do and embrace our project. We knew that we were doing something right. But we had tryouts in January and February. We had over 100 kids, like I say. We did a preseason camp during the month of February, and we selected about 30 players to be part of our roster. So a lot of those players, some of international players that have come from Brazil, Colombia, and other countries. They're not living in the community, but they have come here just to play for our team. But the vast majority, the foundation of our program, it's all made of local kids.
All right, let's go ahead and break out the jersey because this is really cool. Because a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, I actually tried out for a PDL team.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here, so obviously I didn't make it. But look how cool these jerseys are. So the team color is obviously orange and black, right?
Orange and black, and representing the sun, and the color black and white. We tried to keep it simple. Didn't want to make anything crazy. We appreciate it. Our sponsors, Hummel has been coming back in soccer right now, and they're big believers in our project. So we're excited about having them being part of our project. So this is pretty exciting.
That's really neat. So you guys are part of the National Premier Soccer League.
Right.
Is it safe to say that you guys are semi-pro right now, but you want to eventually grow it to be completely professional?
Right. Well, that's exactly why we started this. That National Premier Soccer League and PSL are really the true league in the country at the lower level that can give an ability to sign pro players. So this first year we're going to go amateur, but we believe that there's a lot of raw amateur talent in the region that just need to be a little bit polished. And in order for us to do that, we want to work this year, create a foundation, create a program, and moving forward, sign pro contract with these kids, giving them an opportunity for them take it to the next level. So that's pretty much the foundation and the reason why we're doing this.
So springboard to Major League Soccer, Europe, South America, something like that. Is that what we're talking about?
Absolutely.
So the stars of tomorrow playing in San Bernardino today.
Right. There's so many talent that has come from this region. Right. And not that we endorsing kids not to go into school, but there are kids that have a lot of talent. The only opportunity for them to be living in the community and staying playing soccer, perhaps it's enjoying college soccer. We want to provide an alternative for the ones that perhaps something happened on the way in their lives and they want to play, they love the game, they have the talent. We need to give them an option and go pro soccer. And that's what we're doing this. So we have connections with clubs from international soccer. They're looking at us as a feeder team, and that's exactly what we're trying to establish. We want to form players here and move them around to bigger leagues, MLS, international, and so forth.
All right, so you guys will play your home games at San Gorgonio. First home game is April 2nd. That's a Saturday. If you want to go see your team, how can people get tickets? Can they do it now?
Yeah, tickets are available now on our website. Is www.socalsports.club. I think we can put it there. The website make that available for everybody. Tickets are on sale right now. They're very affordable, like any minor league sports game. There's different packages there available for 1 game to 7 games. We play 6 home games, 12 home total games. We have national playoffs coming up. If we make it out of the regional, we go all the way into the month of August. Our regular season ends in June 29. So anything that's going to happen at the soccer complex in terms of the NPSL team, it's going to be between early April and end of June.
All right, so probably we'll get 3, 4, 5 months. Hopefully, if you guys make a deep playoff run, right, win the whole thing, that would be awesome to see. Can you talk about the fact that you'll be training at the San Bernardino Soccer Complex? The games will be played inside the stadium at San Gorgonio, but the San Bernardino Soccer Complex, as a result of all this, has to be renovated, right? You guys are going to help make that place even better.
Right. Well, a funny story about this is, we didn't really want to do the NPSL team this first year because just the project alone for the complex was already overflowing our plates. So we want to provide our players and provide our program quality grounds for them to train and have an opportunity to play. That was going to be the focus. But the interest in soccer has gone off the roof.
Yeah.
So if we didn't do the program for this first year, we were afraid that somebody else was going to come and lock the territory, because soccer in America is different than anywhere else in the world. You have leagues, you have territories, you have to lock your territories in the league you're participating, or otherwise you'll be left out. So we had to do that simultaneously. That's why we go in amateur this first year.
Just to get it off the ground.
Just to get off the ground.
It go. Yeah, okay.
Create a foundation, and then next year be really ready to take off to where we think this can go.
So when you look at this league and this San Bernardino and the surrounding areas, it's kind of like a hotbed of soccer talent, right? And soccer fans. I think it totally makes sense to have a team here, right? I mean, when you looked at this area, you're like, man, why is somebody not doing this?
Right. I mean, there's a lot of people doing in the minor league level. We just feel that having a facility where we can develop our own players, so we're managing the facility, having 17 fields there. That infrastructure alone with the team combined, there's even MLS teams that don't have that. So we bring in that level of professionalism here to the community. And people are starting to talk about it, and because they've seen the importance of what we're trying to do. When we bring a company that was hired by FIFA 2 years ago to do all the grounds in Brazil for the FIFA World Cup, when we bring in that company here to our community to renovate the fields of San Bernardino, and you got Brazil national team looking at our facility to eventually train there, that tells you something. That tells the level of service we want to give it back to the community. So we're
that's
very
world
excited.
class. I mean, you can't go above that. That's when you talk about Brazil and that soccer, and of course, if you're doing fields for the World Cup, I mean, come on, right?
Yeah, but that's the top type of connections we had it. City has managed the facility for a very long time, but we're really experts in field management, sports management, and we'll bring our connections because we believe in the community. There's a lot of talent here, like you say, and we just want to give these kids an opportunity.
Is it fair to say it'll be a nice blend of, like you said, guys from Brazil and Colombia, but maybe there's a kid from San Bernardino who, I don't know, he just wants a shot. Maybe he's got the talent. He just needs a place to showcase it, right?
Well, that's exactly what we're thinking about. We don't want to make it a Brazilian program, a Mexican program, or an American program, or a British program. It's a program where we're bringing a multicultural approach to it, doing things differently. I grew up playing soccer. Things that we're seeing in North America haven't really taken this country to the level that I think this could be. We could be sitting here and trying to name one of the top players in the world that came from the United States, maybe in a list of 500 of all time. It will be hard to find one or two. And there's 300 million people in this country. Countries like Uruguay, I come from the south of Brazil, countries like Uruguay around the border of the state I came from, with 3 million people, they're forming players left and right. I think we're doing something here. We have something in our hands. We just got to, like I say, there's a raw, precious rock out there.
Yeah.
We just need to be able to polish in a different way. Not better or worse, because I respect what other people are doing. We just want to do it in a different way. So you got from our technical team coaches that they're part of our program. There's people from Peru, there's people from Brazil, there's people from Mexico, there's people that are local, there's people that live in the community but has a heritage elsewhere. They have different views, they have different mentalities. But like you're right about it. There are going to be a kid from San Bernardino that's going to shine.
They just need a place to do it, right?
Exactly. That's what we're doing for them.
All right, so we're just a couple weeks away. Season opener, April 2nd at San Gorgonio High School. You can get your tickets already online. We'll put the website on the screen. General Manager Daniel Gamba, we appreciate the time. Best of luck this season. You're going to bring home the title, right?
Yeah, we're going to try. Yeah, we're going to try. This year is going to be tough, but I promise you this is a long-term opportunity for us, and we're going to bring something really good for the community in San Bernardino.
Well, we're excited about it.
Thanks for
Thank you for joining us here on IEA. Well, I'm Pep Fernandez, and for my ghost host, Cynthia Alvarado, we appreciate you watching, and we'll see you next time from IEMG and Inland Empire Live.